We trust. Hey, we don't mind though because we are back.
Yeah.
Part 2. So hopefully the stream now is a lot better. If it's not for some reason, let me know. We'll make sure it's together. Once again, great conversation. This has only been the first 2 topics of the show.
First
Yeah, you're right. 1 topic. Let's talk about this Hall of Fame class real quick. So they announced it before the Super Bowl. Go over it.
Hold on, Smooth.
What?
I don't think Sadal got to fully explain why I got this piece of garbage on my head.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry. So as we came back live, there was a change in attire by Stan. Stan, go ahead and let everybody know what's happening.
What I'm wearing on my head is high trashing. So just horrible. It itches. I feel like I'm gonna catch lice. I'm gonna be the first black person to catch lice because of where this hat is from. So yeah, I made a bet with KM last Wednesday. Almost forgot the day. Last Wednesday, saying that whoever the victor was of the Super Bowl, the other team's supporter would have to wear apparel of the winning team. That's why I got this hat on. That's about it.
Hey, I can say this. I'm not gonna say the hat look good on you, none of that, but at least you honored your bet, man. You honored your bet. Because I'm saying this. There's a lot of guys out here.
Yeah.
Man, the hat looks good. Don't do that. The hat? It's cool. The hat look new. It look new. I rock it.
He said it look new.
Look new. I mean, never. I'll rock it never. But it look nice. I ain't gonna say it look trash.
When Dallas going to?
Yeah. So.
Oh Lord.
I would say it's trash.
You said Dallas going next year.
Next year.
Dallas.
Boy, okay.
Dallas?
All right. Dallas. Dallas. Next year.
Thinking Dak.
Cowboys. He do the same thing Brady does.
One's 42, one's 26.
Okay.
Let's say.
So he got
Wait,
years
hold
to
on.
go.
Wait a minute. I don't think that argument helps.
Let's save this show. Let's save this show for next year and see what happens. And go back to the show and be like, okay, Corey, you're gonna see if you're right or you're wrong.
And if they don't, I'm gonna say Dallas again.
Let's see. That's exactly what Steve Nagle
No
talks
wonder
about
you
every
said that
time.
comment when I mentioned Dallas fans.
Yeah.
All right, so Hall of Fame.
Prove me right.
I used to know another Dallas fan.
Uh-oh.
But we ain't gonna get into that.
Oh, no.
Don't do it.
We ain't gonna get into that.
Don't do it.
You talking about the spicy version? Not gonna get me started.
Oh wow.
Don't do it.
My God.
All right, real quick. Hall of Fame class. Champ Bailey. And I'm pretty sure you played with, some of these guys too, correct, Butler? Champ Bailey. Ty Law.
Campbell.
Okay.
Ty Law.
Tony Gonzalez. Let's see who else we got here. Ed Reed.
Quick.
Well deserved. My favorite safety of all time.
Kevin Mawai. Then we have from the old folks league, Johnny Robinson, safety from the Dallas Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs, and contributors Gil Brandt. But let's go back. Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed, Kevin Mawai, Ty Law, and Champ Bailey. There's one guy that, being biased, that we know who played.
His name being biased.
Who played from the St. Louis Rams.
Snub. He was snubbed.
And it was so bad. Like, I think the Hall of Fame, they have like your top 20, then your 15, then your 10, then your 5. Is that correct?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's what it is.
it was so bad that Isaac Bruce didn't even make the top 10. That's how bad it was. And word is that each player gets like some kind of representation, either from the team or a certain representative will say, hey, this is the reason why this guy should be in the Hall of Fame. Howard Balzer, he's a radio personality from St. Louis. He was actually doing things for the L.A. Rams. They said when he did a presentation for Isaac Bruce, after he got done talking, the room was just as quiet like this.
Wow.
And moved on to the next person. So basically, the Rams organization did not back him up at all and say this man needs to be in the Hall of Fame. That's a problem because this dude, by the time he retired, he was number 2 behind Jerry Rice in receiving yards.
That's what I was gonna say. Can I take this?
Can I take this?
Kind of speak for itself. So nobody No, not to say that they shouldn't have spoke for him, but like common sense to put Isaac Bruce in there.
I'm gonna say name wise, who would you take off that list and put him?
Tyler.
Because Tyler was a first-year entrant. He could have waited the next year. Bruce been out there for 3 years now.
I say Bruce had a better career, pound for pound than Tyler.
And now
don't even know who
now he's
Tyler is.
following Fitzgerald, T.O., and there was one more person in regards to receiving yards. He's still top 5. So there's no reason why he shouldn't be in there by now. Maybe next year, but it should have been on to happen this year. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, obviously it's very political, when you listen to, even talking about Ty Law, Bill Belichick, Kraft wrote a letter, and as you mentioned, like the ownership from the Rams, they didn't even back him by sending a letter or recommendation and things like that. So then when you have a team that's been displaced, that are no longer in St. Louis, you got some disgruntled writers that may have been fans, and now you got the team out in L.A. So it's kind of like they've moved on. People have kind of forgotten about St. Louis Rams, and so he's kind of fallen into that whole mix, I believe. But it's just an unfortunate thing. And eventually, he'll get in, but it is very, very political. Some of those things that go on with who gets in and how fast and how quickly they get in. And again, when you mention Ty Law, again, that's when you look at Kraft and Belichick writing the letter on his behalf. I mean, what are you gonna say about that? So
yeah,
it's just an unfortunate situation, but it's very political.
And I'm sorry to correct myself. He is 5th all time, currently behind Fitzgerald, and then 3rd place Owens, 2nd place Moss. 2 of those 3. Well, actually, if you add Jerry Rice,
Fitzgerald's going
3 guys are in the Hall of Fame now. Fitzgerald's gonna be a no-brainer Hall of Famer when he
They didn't want
retires.
to put T.O. in there.
I'm about to say technically too, because
T.O. T.O. had
he
to
in
wait
there, but he ain't in there. Like,
a couple years, and they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So like you said,
And, but
more
Bruce
political.
was never like that in the media. You know what I mean?
And then, do you think because he wasn't like a diva and he wasn't a household name, that's the reason why he's not to that?
Well, look at Harrison when he got in the Hall of Fame. He wasn't a diva or anything else either.
But he had more recognition because he was always with Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but he wasn't a diva.
Yeah.
I'll
He's
tell
like
you.
the same.
Can I share my thoughts?
Yeah.
I think this has absolutely nothing to do with Isaac Bruce. I think he would get in once the L.A. Rams build their stadium. Because if he goes in now, who would be at Canton next year? Bunch of St. Louis fans.
Yeah.
They want that St. Louis Rams thing to be out of their ear, they wanted to go away. And that's why it was quiet. That's why the Rams didn't represent them like they should have. But these are just my thoughts. I don't know. But if you want to say it's political, that's a political way of thinking about it. But it makes sense. I think honestly it does, because he does his fundraising. He got his foundation. He does everything they asked him to do. He was the face of that team as a receiver corps. He brought along Torrey Holt. You mentioned the numbers. There's nothing that he's done that should help or hurt him in the Hall of Fame ballot. But the timing, the situation right now, you don't want all them St. Louis folks in Canton right now.
Yeah. And then just had what?
It's bad enough.
One year you had Pace, and then next year you had what?
Yeah,
Warner?
I mean, so you want to hopefully the St. Louis get over it. With time, they get over it, okay? And then you bring Bruce in, and all the St. Louis guys will show up in Canton and celebrate him for him. But
Yeah.
you want the New Orleans situation? They boycotted the Super Bowl.
He actually
You want
did,
the St. Louis guys to be like that in Canton next year to start off the season? No.
Well, Bruce was the one that put together that comeback football game.
Oh yeah,
couple
down
summers
at the
ago.
yeah.
No, I was there. I got a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And he was the one that put that together.
Yeah, I mean
for
that's
St. Louis.
Yeah.
He's always repping St. Louis.
His foundation is still
Always.
in St. Louis. So,
Yeah. So maybe
we
they
all
have to play
support
with
him.
it. And I think the league has some kind of vendetta against St. Louis You
It's
know,
the owner.
you know.
Yeah.
Even from the I'm about like the Cardinals.
No,
when
but
the Cardinals was here.
Listen, if the owner don't like him, if the owner don't like St. Louis, why the NFL like him?
Yeah.
We
But you know what?
We gonna like St. Louis because you own that franchise.
It goes behind him too. You know, when Bill Bidwell had the team here in St. Louis.
No, he
and they couldn't get a stadium. And then when Georgia Frontier moved the team out of LA, people were like, "Why are you moving to St. Louis?" You know, they didn't want her to move to St. Louis, but she did.
She made the NFL love St. Louis though.
Made them.
But that's every owner
Made
has to do
them
that.
love him.
Every owner has to do that. Why all of a sudden NFL like Jacksonville? They wanted to get out of there, right?
Duval.
They got a new owner. Invest in them.
Yeah, Shad Khan.
And
He wanted to buy the Rams and also wanted to keep the Rams in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But he never had a chance to buy the
Right.
Rams. So
it's those.
He's
it's
doing right by
political.
the city.
Like Butler said, it's political, and some of those things don't even have nothing to do with the player. And in this instance, I think it has nothing to do with Isaac Bruce whatsoever.
All right. Well, that was the NFL. Nice round of some NFL talks. To some NBA. Got a topic, but we'll skip those to next week.
Yeah.
NBA trade deadline. A whole lot is going down
Man.
as we speak.
Moving and shaking,
A
man.
lot of stuff.
Moving and shaking.
Let's talk about this Clippers trade that just happened overnight. Tobias Harris going over to Philadelphia.
Woo.
Along with Boban, I don't know his last name. I ain't gonna try to pronounce it right now. Philly's making some moves, man. Will this be a move that will propel them to the top seed in the East at the end of the day?
I don't think so.
Only time will tell.
If Kyrie stay healthy, then Celtics will be there. Celtics will be there.
I don't know about that.
Nah.
I don't know.
If Kyrie stays healthy,
Yeah, if Kyrie
he's going to be a
healthy-
problem for the Celtics.
Can Kyrie's style of play get
You-
him
you-
the championship?
Right.
When he getting 10 plus assists,
Oh, okay. All right.
getting over 20 points a game.
But when Kyrie wasn't playing, they almost made it to the finals.
Now with Kyrie, that's what I'm saying. Would you take Kyrie? Rozier was a point guard last year. Would you
Right.
take Kyrie or Rozier? Rozier, he good, but he's not no Kyrie Irving.
But here's the thing: is that Rozier fits better in Brad Stevens' system than Kyrie.
Chemistry.
And the way they played all last year in that playoff show.
Game 7, come down to it.
You needed Kyrie game 7.
Game 7,
I agree.
I want Kyrie with
Yeah.
the ball, not Rozier.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
Because Rozier went 0 for 10 from 3.
yeah.
that
The,
game.
the whole
Kyrie
whole
with the
team
ball.
was like,
Yeah. 0
I
for
mean, the
19
first 3
or something
quarters
like that.
it was all good, but at the end of the day,
Like Toronto looked good for the beginning of the year, but Toronto is Toronto. Philly, they got Butler, he cool, but he his own person. He like got a little tad bit of selfishness in him. So like who's to say he not gonna fuck mess the team up?
is
So,
he
Family show.
the TO of the NBA?
Butler?
Butler?
Nah.
He's just real about it. I like Butler.
Cause T.O. was. Hey man, he was talented with his. I ain't gonna keep talking about T.O. Yeah. T.O.
Oh my goodness, he gave you what, like 2 years?
Huh?
How many years T.O. give y'all?
Yeah.
One.
He gave you 1 year. Oh, we T.O.
No,
for life.
I thought you were talking about when I coached him. No.
I was.
Ran with the Cowboys. 2. Yeah. 2, 3.
I like T.O.
3. Yeah, T.O. is like
Rams
top
can pick
player.
him up.
Stat wise, I can't stand him.
I don't think we can. That breaks the rules.
Update.
I'm sorry. I
I think that breaks the rules.
So update.
I got both.
I ain't know that this happened, but Houston Rockets just acquired Iman Shumpert from the Kings. Looks like he's going to Houston. The Cavaliers were seeing Alec Burks to the Kings. The Rockets were seeing Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, and a protected first round pick to Cleveland. So Rockets trying to make some moves.
They trying.
So
Man, look.
was
Oh my God.
Kobe Bryant correct
Yes.
about James Harden?
Yes.
Yes,
And I
he was.
definitely made a Facebook post before he said that.
Yeah.
Kobe, stop reading my feed.
What did I call him? What did I call him a couple of weeks ago?
Paper MVP.
A paper MVP.
And you know what I said? I called him a Kobe mentality with a Barkley outcome.
I saw that.
Who we talking about?
James Harden.
James Harden.
Harden, he kind of.
What Kobe say?
He said James Harden's
He not
style of
gonna
play will not help them win a championship.
His what?
His style of play.
His style of play.
I mean, they showed him that last year.
Even though
Right
it's
now, you
like,
gotta do what you gotta do to keep your head over water to keep your team afloat. But in the playoffs, that won't get it done.
did you just try to put on the Kobe voice?
Yeah,
Okay, I know I wasn't tripping.
you go for championship.
Like your voice changed a little bit.
That's another player that I
That's a good
hated
trade though for the Rockets.
his whole career,
Yep.
but I respect. Nah.
Would you say, Corey?
Same.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said something, B?
No, I said that's a good trade for the Rockets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shepard, bringing Shepard, they ain't really give up nothing.
No,
But Tobias Harris, that's good for the Sixers.
they needed that.
Yeah.
They
They
needed like a
definitely
little piece.
Yeah.
And then what the Clippers
Does
are doing
it matter who played with the Rockets?
No,
No,
because at the end of the day, James Harden gonna mess it up for everybody. James gonna mess it up for everybody.
I'm getting 30 shots.
It's like he's dominant in the regular season, and in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs.
How come ain't
So let
nobody
me ask you
doubled
this
him
then.
yet?
Let me ask y'all this. So far, who y'all think the MVP is?
I don't even know. If you want to go off
Right
of,
now, they're going to say Harden is because of what he's doing.
right now.
because he out here.
I'm saying who do y'all say?
I say it's James Harden for right now.
I say if the Lakers get in the playoffs, they gonna give it to LeBron because it's the story.
After missing,
They gonna give it to him?
They gonna give it to Harden.
It's the story.
They gonna give it to him?
I
This is the
think
same.
it's Giannis.
This is the same argument I had. I hate to go back to the NFL that I made, stupidly made for.
I hope you're not asking me to remember
for
'cause I
Drew
don't.
Brees.
Oh,
Yeah, I said they was gonna give it to him because of the story. He broke the record, but yeah, he didn't get it.
Harden gonna get it. 'cause
He
he's
didn't get
stuff
it.
in that stat sheet.
Yeah, he
No
doing
other.
it. Yeah, he
So
doing it.
I mean, that's
James
breaking
Harden's
records
gonna get
too.
it. James Harden's gonna get it. He's gonna be an MVP on paper, but on the court, he's not gonna be MVP.
Oh, every year.
He doesn't have an MVP caliber play every time he gets on that playoff court.
Man, well,
Paper MVP.
well, yeah, you're right. The only way James Harden is gonna advance further in these playoffs is if Chris Paul is healthy.
All right, let me ask y'all this. If Paul George keep playing, how you playing? You think he can be the MVP?
Ooh, I forgot about Paul
yeah.
George.
Yeah. And especially
probably
if
forgot about
OKC
Paul George.
stays in the top 2 in the West. Yeah.
He putting up
Yeah.
the numbers with Westbrook giving him all the assists.
That boy balling out.
And see, I think that also shows when Russell Westbrook had this incredible year, he did everything. But then what happened in the playoffs? First round exit.
Yeah.
Less is more when it comes to certain guys.
I think Westbrook, like he growing up a whole lot more. I don't like him just because I feel like I'm a Laker fan. He took Paul George away from us, so I mess with Westbrook, but I don't really like him. He talk too much.
Paul George a grown man. He do what he want to do.
No, Paul George, he would have came to the Lakers, but Westbrook, Westbrook, that dude, man, and he showed Paul George what it is. Paul George, I mean, you see what he was doing to LeBron with the Pacers.
Yeah, he was up and coming, man.
Yeah.
And now he got Westbrook. Like, Westbrook a way better player than who they had, Granger. They had Granger then. Westbrook is averaging a triple-double. So that's 10-plus assists dished out across the board. Joe.
So what you're saying is this is gonna be his 3rd year averaging a triple double, and he's still not gonna get MVP.
I mean, that's what I said. That's why I asked y'all who y'all think was MVP, because that's like them. Even if he averaged 14 points and put up a triple-double does not.
No, my personal preference would be Giannis, but they're gonna give it to Harden. Just 'cause
Yeah.
he's stuffing that.
Yeah, he's stuffing.
that streak of 40. Was it 30 point or
30
40
plus points a game.
A game.
Yeah.
So my question is, whose style of play would help a team go to the finals and win? Giannis or Harden's?
Oh God.
Yeah.
You always need more shooting. I'm gonna go Harden.
LeBron, it's proven.
What y'all think?
Giannis, yeah, but I think,
You can pack the paint on him.
Dang, I don't know, man.
yeah, that's how he'll look.
I'm gonna say Giannis.
I gotta see Giannis in the playoffs.
He's more capable of playing team basketball. At the end of the day, it's a team sport.
Right.
We always talk about individual players in basketball. We do this a lot in basketball.
The coach is
A
preaching.
lot.
What about it?
A lot. Russell Westbrook. I said Wilson.
Hey, listen.
Russell
We ain't
Westbrook.
gonna get back into that.
Right.
What's again?
We ain't
But
gonna get back into that.
Westbrook, one of the best players in the league, honestly. But he doesn't play team basketball.
At all.
At the end of the day, you need to play team
You say
basketball.
Westbrook don't?
No, he does not.
I used to say the same thing, but I mean, watching them, man, I
He
can't
changed,
say
right?
that no more. Yeah, I
He
can't
changed,
say that
right?
no more.
Okay. Are they better now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my point. That's why he's playing more team basketball. So the two we talked about was James Harden and Giannis. Giannis played more team basketball than James.
Truth.
So that's why I go with Giannis.
Okay.
So Marco Polo has a few comments. He said, I think the Sixers have too many of the same players.
Yeah, they don't got enough shooters.
Yeah. The fact that Ben Simmons is 6'10" and can't shoot bothers me.
That's the
And he
problem.
shoot a free throw, so.
Your
That's the
mid-range
problem.
is trash, and you see
He's going.
the
You know,
hoop is
he's
right there.
yeah. He's got.
All he do is dunk.
Then
Duncan.
he says,
Don't nobody want to work on the mid
in
range.
regards to OKC, and I guess that's his team, all we need is another shooter. What do you guys think? Yeah, need some more perimeter shooting, especially in the
Hey,
playoffs.
the Western Conference Finals, the Nuggets can get there, but right now,
What?
the Nuggets
where?
can get there. So the Western Conference
People
Finals,
sleeping on the Nuggets, man. They've been in second place for
they second seed
for
now.
weeks.
Yeah.
So
balling.
they'll see
Nuggets
the
remind me
Warriors
of
last.
Toronto.
You said they who?
Hey, Toronto
I don't know.
in the West.
That ain't
No.
good. That ain't good.
They gonna win 4 games in a series?
They can.
They got the
can.
possibility.
Well, the Knicks can too.
I can't even tell you.
I mean, they-
Whoa,
They got the
now.
potential.
You got too much dip on your chip again. Hold on.
I can't even tell you who starts on the
Jokic
That's what
and
crazy is.
Murray. That's all I got.
I gotta say, I like Jokic.
And no, that's it.
Will Harden,
Is
Barton.
Millsap over there?
Millsap.
Yeah, Millsap. Yep.
Okay.
And there's
He
one more
balled.
guy, but I forgot
They
his
got
name.
2 good guards. They got, what do you say, Mary,
Murray,
and then they got another good guard. I keep forgetting this name.
Yeah.
Little light-skinned dude. He
Right.
ball. I think he
Little
put up 50
light-skinned
points before.
Little light skin.
Marco also says Shumpert can help the Rockets a lot. He's like a young Trevor Ariza. In risk, the Lakers are looking at Ariza again too, trying to make a move for him still. Then he says Westbrook is that man. OKC, he's playing. Okay, so with OKC, he's playing his role perfect. Plus, Paul George is shooting like that too. So he's doing his thing. So basically, the success of Paul George is bettering. It was making Westbrook better.
Paul George better because he got defense along with his game.
Yeah.
He can put up 30 points, but he can play. Like, he gonna guard whoever he
What are they
guard.
gonna do in the playoffs when the old Westbrook come back?
I mean, that's a problem.
Regular season, Westbrook had no playing with KD. Playoff time.
Well, I mean,
Who team is it?
it's time to mature. If you want to get a ring, you got to mature up.
It's Steven Adams' team. Let's just be real.
It's Jesus. I'm about to say Jesus' team. Thoughts on the trade with Porzingis going to Dallas for Wesley Matthews,
That's gonna
DeAndre
be
Jordan, Dennis
Good
Smith
for
Jr.
Porzingis.
Like an even trade. Knicks didn't lose. Knicks ain't lose.
You know, a lot of people didn't like that move by the Knicks. I feel like it was good.
Yeah, they ain't lose.
Man.
Yeah, I think so.
Knicks
I think it was
organization
good.
ain't-
Man, because
Just for
look,
Porzingis' career,
Yeah.
you know,
I like
he
how
wasn't getting nowhere. I mean, it seemed like he was always fighting with the front office up there, and
It was-
Everybody-
it was-
just wouldn't work.
it was-
New York is where careers just go to dwindle.
Now they're saying Luka and Porzingis is Steve Nash and Dirk Part 2.
2.0.
Yeah, and then Mark Cuban was like, I ain't letting this one go. He holding on to that. But like, it's more than Porzingis, y'all. Y'all got to remember they also got Courtney Lee and Tim Hardaway.
That's solid pickup.
Them two went over there too.
This is if they can ball.
DeAndre Jordan just getting shipped around. It's
Right.
like, dang. He was in the trade. So now he in New York.
With the Knicks.
Yeah.
They gonna look at him and be like, you're our new Melo.
Well, the dude never developed the post game. He relied on athleticism his entire career.
then when he gets
You
old,
can't dump it off to him. Yeah.
that's it. There goes his game.
You can't dump it off to him.
Yep. So I'm pretty sure we'll have more moves before the trade deadline, which is tomorrow. So let's talk about
24
these NBA All-Star rosters. So they had the full roster revealed last week. Tomorrow is the actual draft. Once again, Giannis and LeBron, they'll have their draft. They'll first choose between the starters, the top 4 from the East, top 4 from the West, and then they'll go throughout the remainder lineup. Can you go down to the reserves real quick? All right, so in regards to the reserves, we have LaMarcus Aldridge, Bradley Beal, Anthony Davis, Blake Griffin has made it back. He's trying to be relevant again. He's been gone for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jokic from the Nuggets, Dame Lillard, Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton, his first time in the All-Star game. Nowitzki, great moves by the NBA. They went on and added Dirk Nowitzki and Dwayne Wade since it's their last year in the league. So a good deed by the NBA.
But what's up with my boy Vince Carter?
He ain't retiring yet.
I thought he was out of there.
Nah, he on year 22.
He ain't gonna stop for like the next 5 years.
Vince Carter doing the Juwan Howard.
Right.
Like he leave.
Let's keep getting these checks.
Hey, the chicks coming in. I will leave.
Yep.
Sit right here. I do it.
So we also have Victor Oladipo, but he's hurt, out for the year. So D'Angelo Russell took his spot.
Ice.
Ben Simmons, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns. He cried when he got announced.
That boy was
It's
at the
second
movie.
time. See, my thing is, the first time I understand. The second time he
That boy was at the movies watching the Upside.
Yes.
Then he got the news.
like this.
Dropped his whole phone. Man.
Oh,
That's how you know he ain't good. If he's surprised, I made it up. That's how you know.
Surprised the tears.
Surprised himself. He was like, dang.
then from the Magic, another first timer, Nikola Vucevic. And once again, Vucevic. Then we have Dwayne Wade and once again Russell Westbrook. So the draft will be broadcast live on TNT. Last year they didn't have it because people was in their feelings. But I look forward to seeing this draft, man. Seeing how LeBron's mindset is going to be after a pick is done by Giannis.
No,
you think so?
With Dwayne Wade.
Bro, because you saw what D-Wade said. D-Wade was like, he better pick me.
Actually, the rules are always set. They can't pick Dwayne Wade or Dirk until after they pick everybody else first.
Okay.
Oh.
So first it's the starters, then it's going to be reserves, then it's Dwayne and Dirk.
D-Wade don't care about that. D-Wade was like, he better pick me.
Right. But yeah,
So he ain't getting no invite for Thanksgiving.
If you were LeBron, who'd be your first pick?
Kevin Durant. Again.
Nah, I wouldn't roll with Durant. I'd probably have to roll with Kyrie.
Boy, both of y'all slacking.
Have to roll with
You,
Kyrie.
you know who the captains are,
Just
right?
because Kyrie apologized to him.
I apologize.
Kyrie a
Bump
free agent.
that.
Kyrie a free agent.
Bump all that.
Kyrie a free agent.
So who picked first?
Come on to the Lakers, Kyrie.
LeBron does.
Oh, LeBron picked
Steph Curry. Steph Curry and the captain. Steph Curry is available. I'm picking
Who you
Steph.
think, Corey?
Man,
That's a guaranteed 3.
LeBron plays chess.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know the political angles right now to be right, but I would say KD. I would say KD.
KD not gonna go. He don't want to be in that toxic environment.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He shot himself in the foot with that one. All-star. Hey, Brian. Nope, I'm toxic. Remember? Come here, Steph.
But it looks like KD may be right. Because look what's going on with this supposedly AD trade. No one is trying to, the Pelicans aren't trying to deal with the Lakers.
It's just because the Pelicans look jealous.
The Lakers ain't trying to deal with the Pelicans.
Yes, they are.
Bro, did you not hear that they done backed out? Did you not hear
Right.
what the Pelicans want?
After like 10 times they try to
Did they trade
offer
for
guys.
LeBron's son too?
They might as well.
We want LeBron Jr. too.
Right.
All right, son.
Yeah.
We want
so,
Bronny. Suit him up.
There you go.
He like, son, I'm going to dunk on you, but it's no hard feelings.
Right.
Y'all didn't see that meme?
Hey,
Where he
son,
was
I'm
like,
gonna dunk
son,
on you.
son, they
Sorry, Dad.
asked for you too.
We want Bronny and Bryce.
If you were LeBron, who you choose as your first
I think
pick?
I have to go with KD too, man. You know what I mean? I think that's what he really want to do, and really, you know what I mean, to see him in LA too, that would be
If you trying to win this
that would be
game,
crazy. So,
Yeah, he trying to win again.
You trying to win that game. You pick
like you
KD.
talking about that chess match, you know, Brian know what he doing. Try to win that game.
It's a walk and mismatch.
If
All
I was
right.
LeBron, for one, it'd be hard for me to pick anybody on the Warriors team just based off the history. I'm not.
He did it last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me being LeBron James, I'm not.
Man, he
messing
don't
with
care
none of
about
guys.
none of
Y'all
that,
play
man.
y'all on that side. We like this is a real game now. We finna play.
I understand you saying that, but he did it last year.
Yeah.
So it's like that point don't matter because he did it last year.
Shout out to them. They actually made it a game.
Right, it was interesting. I was like, wow.
Go with the guy got you the last ring.
Kyrie?
Kyrie Irving.
I mean, I got a spot for him.
Man, oh my God. So
going first.
this
Right,
conversation
right.
coming back up. Oh my
Number
goodness.
3, 4.
Right.
He saved you last time. He can save you this time.
He said,
He said,
"Whoa, we not going there." Whoa there. You definitely you done broke the chip with your dip. Hold on. Now.
So with that being said, do you think now the NBA All-Star game is going to have more serious games from now on? Because last year it was very competitive. You don't think so? Last year was actually
they always want
No.
the whole game.
Last
It
year
was
it
tough.
came down to like what 3-point difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Embiid played like he was playing with the Sixers.
Yeah.
Like he didn't care who you was.
And Steph got that ball. They swarmed though. Like, you ain't getting that.
No.
That's fake news.
Fake.
They played tough. But they scored 150.
They get to the end.
The
They wanna
GMs and the presidents of the teams like you can play tough. Don't play too tough now.
Play, just play.
They played tough. But they scored
play.
150.
Have fun, but remember this don't count towards your record.
My thing is play the same way y'all be playing during those little summer
Hey,
game workouts.
The pro am.
Boy, they
Yeah.
be going.
Yeah, they do.
What was that, JaVale McGee?
But
over the
here's,
summer? That boy
you know the reason why that happens, though, right?
What?
Because you got the younger guys in there going at them.
Yeah,
So they can't get showed up by those guys.
yeah.
If you got, hey, you make $1 million, I make $1 million. This a show. This entertaining. Bro, let me get to this cup. Go ahead.
They
Do your
shirts
thing.
off. Get to it.
It's my turn.
Right.
It's my turn.
Shirts and skins.
Then when it comes down to fourth quarter, that's when the game's a game.
I agree. I think I agree with you, man.
But
I don't care. I
I
can dice it up,
Yeah,
chop
it's
it
a
up,
no-brainer.
whatever.
But this dunk contest though, I'm actually excited.
Yes, let's talk about
They're
that.
actual
The
dunkers.
participants in the dunk contest. We have Dennis Smith Jr., Miles Bridges. Watch out for that name and that man. We have, oh Lord,
Oh gosh.
Hamadiou Diallo from OKC, and then we have John Collins from the Atlanta Hawks. Then the 3-point. Who is that?
I think that's you. Dang.
Then we have, in regards to the 3-point contest, we have, okay, make sure that was off, Seth Curry and Steph Curry.
That's gonna be dope.
Yes, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
Dirk Nowitzki, Buddy Hield,
That's gonna be dope.
Oh, Buddy got that. Yo, what was that? That game winner, that one-handed one? Just
yeah, Dame Lillard,
Okay.
Chris Middleton, Kemba Walker, Danny Green, Devin Booker, and Joe Harris from the Brooklyn Nets.
Need to be the main event for real.
Yeah, exactly. That should be a main event.
And these all take place on different days, right?
No,
No.
Oh, they doing that again?
All-Star Saturday night. It's every
Saturday
year.
night.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Where's All-Star?
Where you been, Stan?
Yeah, I mean, for
It's in
what,
Charlotte.
20 years. It's been
Charlotte, North Carolina.
20, 25 years.
Make sure I'm not in that city at that time.
Why you say that?
Man, I do not entertain that anymore.
Man.
Is that right, fella?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll talk about that after the show.
Too much going on during the All-Star game.
Yeah. So standings real quick.
It's a
or-
trap.
Fly her out. No.
We gotta fly through these.
Get
things.
flued.
We got.
Flew out.
All right. Matter of fact,
Got
top 5 NBA power rankings.
Yeah, let's do that, man. Top 5, man.
Sure,
start-
let's refresh.
Yeah, let me refresh these for a minute. Yeah.
A refresh.
Refresh. If it's gonna let me. Come on and refresh. Let's do it.
Power of the internets. Once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. We are your Wednesday night sports alike. Shouts out to everyone, even Marco Polo for showing love. Make sure you share this video with all your peoples. Go on our YouTube page, put in the Platform Sports Talk Show. Click on that.
Bill.
I almost.
Again?
Once again, click on that
Bill.
because once we go live,
You'll be notified.
Last week, still, that's the funniest thing. He was like, Bell.
he said, "Damn."
Oh, my goodness.
All right, right, looks like Sadal's,
Yeah, it looks like I'm man down over here.
Man down. All
Man
right.
down.
So we'll say that for next week.
Yeah, let's move on, man.
So this next one I'm gonna do is a new game. It's called "Is This Your Leader?" Now I know you
It
seen.
sound funny.
I know you seen Black Panther, and you said, "Is this your king?"
Is it okay?
Now this came from last week where we had a nice spirited debate in regards to who was the better leader between Chris Paul and James Harden. So anybody can just bring out 2 random names and say who y'all feel is, well, like let's say if B says Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, then we'll discuss who we feel is the better leader. So I'll go ahead and start off now. I'm gonna go ahead and say between LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, who was the better leader?
Kobe, duh.
LeBron.
Nah,
6
not
rings,
Kobe.
He
5
said
rings do
fi-
that, man.
Kobe was all about
5 for
Kobe.
7.
Kobe
said
was all
Kobe
about
does.
Kobe.
5 for 7.
He said Kobe.
Kobe was all
Kobe
about Kobe.
Bean Bryant.
Ask Shaq if he's a good leader.
5 for 7.
Ask Shaq if he was a good leader.
5 for 7.
I pick LeBron.
How many teams? How many?
We ain't talking about game.
Hold on.
We talking about
Okay.
leadership.
That's what I'm gonna say.
We
How
talking
many
about leadership.
teams have Kobe Bryant been on?
1.
That's
many
really
teams-
what we doing.
How many teams have LeBron?
That's really what we doing.
Yeah, we talking about leadership.
That's really what we doing.
Please trade me. Get me out of here.
Last 2 rings.
Send me to the
Yeah,
Last
Clippers.
please
2 rings.
trade me.
Send me to the Clippers.
Who did we take to the last? Who was our team the last 2 rings?
That's really what. Okay, how about this? If Kobe was such a leader, how come they were trash in his last 2 years? But he's a great leader.
Like,
Every team LeBron has been on, guaranteed playoffs, bro.
Look what the Warriors did to take. They took the Lakers out with the Warriors, basically. The only team that ever
No.
came with the Lakers since Shaq,
Whoa there,
after
big
Shaq,
fella.
was the
Whoa
Spurs.
there, big fella. The Lakers took the Lakers out. Let's be real. Because
Warriors.
when they thought that Nash and Howard and Kobe was all gonna work together,
Nash, they only won a championship. They never won a championship, but Dallas only won the championship. They saw LeBron James. They snuck into the championship 1 year.
oh my Jesus.
Spurs, I put the Spurs. They did their thing. Spurs, Lakers, Spurs, Lakers, Spurs, Lakers. That's
Oh,
when
my
the team was
Jesus.
going. Kings tried. Spurs, Lakers. Shaq never get another ring. Paul Gasol. Everybody say he's a savior. Who was Paul Gasol? He was a double-double guy. Come on, we'll put you on the team. Smush Parker. Smush Parker.
Who?
Smush Parker. Who? Hey, Smush Parker right now. Smush Parker, Kobe Bryant. They combined for the highest scoring backcourt ever in history. And Smush Parker had 2 points.
I was gonna say I seen that line
Listen
in
to
that
that.
81-point game.
And they the highest backcourt scoring.
You would have an argument
So we
if I'll say this. Where was the Cavaliers last year?
Finals.
And they
Yeah,
had
we're
a
trash.
trash team.
Where are they at this year?
8 and
the Cavaliers, they
2 and
why?
978.
They didn't
What
have-
happened between last year and this year with the
Last year,
Cavaliers?
Last year, what did they do?
They went to the finals with the trash team in history.
you saw.
I'm saying, what did they do though?
You saw a game on.
They got to the finals.
They got to the
Oh,
finals.
and
with
got
the
swept.
team.
They got swept.
My point is,
I
like
said,
the
what
Rams
did they
something
do?
happened
They
between
went.
last year
They
and
went.
this year.
They went.
Okay, so you gonna sit here, right? Because Kobe ain't been to the playoffs since 2011.
11 when the Mavericks.
11?
That's why I asked y'all the first question. I said, how many teams have you been on? Because the fact is this. Kobe never made up a team. LeBron James went to Miami.
Because he couldn't get there.
Brought 2 guys with him.
He brought, wait a minute, he did what?
Whoa,
He
whoa,
brought two guys
whoa,
with him.
whoa.
So you have
Whoa,
to be a
that-
leader to have people follow you, right?
First of all, I see what you're saying, but then again, that's false. 'Cause
Leadership.
wait a minute.
Did he lead Dwayne Wade's team? Miami Heat is Dwayne Wade's team.
What they
No,
were.
the new leader came in
He
time.
was the leader of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
A good leader
No
knows.
leader- no
A
leader
good
gonna
leader
lead
knows
their
when
team.
to delegate.
No leader gonna lead
Kobe
their
Bryant
team.
doesn't have delegate in his vocabulary.
He really don't.
Kobe Bryant, give me these players right here. Give
Yo,
me a player.
Street
We
A
going.
Smith. Street A
We
Smith.
going.
I got a question. Who you trying to convince? Us or yourself?
I'm telling y'all. These are facts I'm telling y'all.
You telling us facts? All right, cool. So what did LeBron do with his...
five out of 7.
Okay.
He wasn't the leader
We
for
talking about-
a good 3 of those rings.
Right, because first of all, in those things, those
That's why I
the
said he
ones
never
with
win without
Shaq won that MVP.
I was gonna say, 5 rings, with how many MVPs?
So technically, he's 2 for 7.
So what do the MVP that makes you the most valuable player? We
E-
just was talking
exactly.
about Is James Harden, is he a leader?
No.
He finna be the MVP twice.
Oh my goodness.
He's not no leader. The
my
MVP
goodness.
don't mean you a leader.
Oh my goodness.
It don't mean you a leader.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
You taking Kobe
I want
over?
somebody.
Bruh.
I want somebody that's Kobe leading it to. He made Gasol what he was.
He made the song.
Gasol what he was, man.
You got the people trying not to laugh at you right now.
Gasol have no heart. Gasol have no heart.
Congratulations, 3 days,
Kevin
Smith.
Garnett killed Paul Gasol.
Bruh, you and your nickname just got added to the Bishop's prayer list.
His name is Phil Jackson with his triangle arm.
No,
Phil
Jackson
Ja-
said on the-
That's the man. that
What you about to say about Phil Jackson? Hold on, I want to hear. I'm about to say,
He kept
boy,
telling-
is he good?
Listen, Phil Jackson had Jordan and he had fucking
There you go.
hey, Phil Jackson.
Pray for him.
Phil Jackson. Hey, no more. Phil Jackson. He had Jordan. He had Kobe.
I'm trying to see what's in that bye bottle, cause boy,
Oh, it's just mine.
cause I'm like a sailor over here.
Yeah. Phil Jackson, he a good coach. I don't take nothing away from him, but you said leadership.
I'm taking Brown.
I'm definitely taking
so
Brian.
Everybody got Brian too.
Oh, you gotta take. Yeah, I gotta go.
You see how he lifted them when they was in that huddle talking about Golden State being down 3-1. They showed their faces.
Right? Did you see the more than athlete special? Boy, LeBron was a leader right then and there. He was like, "Yo,
We got him.
me."
He said, we got him.
It's on me. He was like, it's on me.
and
Kobe ever say it's on me?
your
No,
boy
Kobe be like,
Marco
that's
Polo.
on y'all.
The same code that said, y'all ain't doing ish for me in practice.
Hey, he in practice cussing you out in front of your in your face, and then put a J in your face too.
3 and 9.
Like he dogged Jeremy Lin out at practice that one
You
video.
saying
Sure
3?
did.
Oh my
He
goodness.
dogged him out, but your boy Marco Polo,
Oh, yeah, he dogged
he
that
agrees
guy.
with you. He says MVP doesn't mean you a leader.
That don't.
That's true.
Sure don't.
All right, who up next? Who got something?
Man, I still ain't done with this. Hold on. Because it's like,
I ain't got
okay,
nothing. Nah.
you take LeBron with a horrible team. He took that horrible team to the playoffs. Kobe had horrible teams for like the last 5 years of his career on the outside looking in.
Let me ask you this. LeBron went to the playoffs on what conference, and what conference is Kobe on? All the times they went to the playoffs,
Oh my God.
compare the teams that they was playing against in their conferences.
So you're saying LeBron had an easier road?
Of course.
Are they not
I mean,
doing
that's
that?
a fact. That's a fact. Toronto, I said just Toronto. Toronto is
First of
trash.
all, it's LeBronto. He just owns all real estate in Toronto, in the players' heads, on the thing. You know it's bad when
Pacers.
LeBron
The
LeBron
Pacers.
come into town
the Pacers.
and Drake on his side. That's how you know it's bad.
The Pacers.
What about the
The
Pacers?
2011, 2010 Pacers too?
All of them. These are teams that they win against.
Took him to the limit, still didn't make it to the finals. The Pacers.
Game 7 and the older ones, they pretty good.
It's been the Celtics and the Heat. Those been the only two good teams.
It's been the
Those been
Celtics
the
and
only
LeBron.
two good teams that's been on the East in years.
Hey,
The Bulls are number 1 a couple times.
hey, KM,
Yeah, the Bulls. I take that back. The Bulls is there. The Bulls
hey,
is there.
KM, your boy John Gotti says your boy crazy.
Hey, I'm telling you the facts, dog. I'm telling you the facts. I'm telling you the facts.
Oh
3 and
man.
9, man, and he won his rings on somebody else's team.
All right, let's talk.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
All right.
How about some baseball?
Go to the morning time.
All right,
Yes.
how about some baseball? Leadership wise,
Baseball?
Barry Bonds,
Uh-huh.
Mark McGuire.
Barry Bonds, and I'm saying it for the obvious reason.
What?
Ah, man.
Push,
We gotta do this.
push,
Right.
push.
I can't. I don't.
Man, that's the field. Everybody plead the field. At least pick a leader. Crack or heroin. Which one you want me to take? Which one you want me to take? Crack heroin.
All right.
Gotta be.
All right, here we go. Drew Brees or Russell Wilson?
Drew
Brees.
I gotta go with Wilson.
I gotta
Drew
go.
Brees
I gotta
can't
go with
run.
Wilson too.
Drew Brees can and
We ain't say skill.
hold on,
We said
hold on,
leadership.
hold on. This is another thing I was gonna say about Drew Brees. Now Russell Wilson, he did throw the pick, but Drew Brees he seems to always throw the pick to me at the wrong time.
Who Drew Brees?
Yeah. Like when I brought up the time about the bad play kind of messed him up in the game. But they lost because he threw a pick.
I'm gonna change my pick to Russell because a true leader would calm his teammates down and quick about the score
listen,
3 weeks later.
Listen. They lost because he threw a pick.
No. A true
He got the
leader
ball.
would run the ball.
They got the ball first, and he threw a pick.
What was his
And they kicked the
response
field goal and
to
walked.
them not running the ball?
I don't even remember.
What was it?
was
Refresh our
it?
memory.
He didn't take ownership to it.
Who you talking about?
Mm.
Russell Wilson?
Yes.
I mean, that, I'm going to have to say that was kind of what my man said. That's political. That's why Lynch ain't like he is no more. Like, that's.
So he took the political
Lynch
route?
ain't like he is no more.
Yeah.
He
Because
took the
Lynch,
political route?
Lynch,
His first run of this season was beast mode. He just
no,
hurt.
I'm saying as far as
Oh, my
not wanting
goodness.
to play the game like he did, like he
Not
played
wanting
it.
to play the
Because
game?
he know.
What they got to do with Russell and his leadership?
What you mean? What they got to do with it?
What? This the question. What
They
they got to do
asked
with it?
Russell, what happened in that play?
What he say?
Nothing.
I want to say nothing either.
But you picking him as a leader. But you picking him as a leader.
Hey, the higher powers hold him.
I got Drew,
Don't
man.
say nothing.
I got
That's a-
Drew.
yeah.
Drew lead him out. Which quarterback lead him out and do a little chant every game?
Drew.
Drew is the heartbeat of New Orleans Saints.
Look,
Get
if
the
Drew retired right
defense,
now, that
defense,
team is done.
Whatever. Through thick and thin, when they used to wear the bags on their heads,
Yeah.
he's been that leader of that team since day one.
He been there.
Russell, I ain't gonna take Russell as a leader. Don't get me wrong. But at that moment where he could have owned up and say, you know what, I checked up, I thought I saw something, I checked out of that. That's on me.
Russell, what happened?
He didn't do that.
And I agree. If you ask to a man on the Saints team, who is the leader? I mean, everybody's gonna point to
Everybody-
Drew
no,
Brees.
it's not
Everybody's
even-
got
they won't even-
so much respect.
They
Everybody
won't
gonna point to
even-
that short dude over there who can't see over nothing.
Russell Wilson is good, but I don't see that level of reverence to the quarterback like Drew Brees,
Yes.
man. I mean, from the fan to
Russell
the,
go get
to
in
the
the huddle.
hot dog vendor to
Russell
the,
go get in the
to
huddle with his
third
guys,
string running
lead
back.
out.
It's
He gonna
always
say,
Drew Brees.
okay, guys, on 3, win on 3. One, Drew Brees is like, win,
Why you have to-
win, and run. Man, totally
I was so
different.
like, now why you have to do that voice? Look, man,
Give me Russell.
with Drew Brees, I'm taking Drew Brees.
I mean, because to me, like at the end of the game, do you want Drew Brees or Russell Wilson? Me
I want
personally,
Drew.
I want Russell Wilson
Why?
because he's shown that he can come. He's got so many.
He want
fourth
to win
quarter
the game.
comeback, and
He
he.
want to win the game.
We talking about
Shields
end of the
him.
game.
Shields him.
Let's look.
He said comeback. That's half mental too. That's mental.
Yeah, you gotta
mindset.
be. You gotta
It's a
be.
mindset.
Yeah, mindset that.
Brees didn't win.
Nah,
Brees show
is
came back
not-
with a comeback this season.
Brees is not that guy. When
Brees
he's under
threw
that
the
pressure,
pick.
when he's under
He
that
threw the
pressure,
pick.
and that pressure's
In
on him.
overtime. Don't throw the pick.
Yeah,
If-
he's not the same guy.
The same week when Tom Brady got the ball first,
not
Tom
the
Brady
same
made
guy.
it happen.
Man, listen.
That's why he not in the conversation. We got the ball first.
Look, man.
We gon' if we get the ball first,
I'ma
we
say
gonna
this
make
as
it
a
happen.
Rams fan.
Drew Brees got the ball.
got
He
hit.
didn't kick a field goal. He threw a pick.
Drew Brees got
He
hit,
threw a pick.
bro.
But you question his.
Drew
you
Brees
question
got
his
hit on the
athletic
pass.
ability and what he done. I'm talking leadership.
I'm talking about leadership
Yeah,
on the field.
that's leadership. I want
Leadership
my, I
on
don't
the
want
field.
You
my
going with
leader
Wilson.
can't come
I
out
want
here and throw
Wilson.
no pick.
You going with Wilson
When
on
the game
leadership
on
on
the
the
line.
field.
Yeah.
Man,
Let
listen,
me bring up a Wilson example of leadership on the field.
You-
Super Bowl 40. What year was that? 47, 48, 46? One
You
of them.
go-
Hold on.
Hey, right before you threw the pick, how did they get down there when the time was running down? Did he throw the pass on the sideline where the man caught the ball
still talking
then?
about
He did
performance,
that.
man.
What-
You
what-
going
I'm
to that
talking
locker
about
room.
leadership on the
That's
field.
what I'm saying.
performance,
That's
bro.
what
If
your
you
leader
if you go into the locker room
your leader
Oh my God.
and you
What
say,
we
wait a minute.
talking- what we talking about?
If you go in that locker room and you say,
Hostile.
Drew Brees ain't,
Listen,
boy, you ain't getting out of there.
Let me say this.
Boy, they finna chop us. They finna chop
If
us
you go
down.
in,
Okay.
hey, listen, if you go in the Seattle Hawks locker room and you say Russell ain't great, I listen to Future.
They gonna be like,
Hey, like I'm with Future. I'm with Future. And we going to the locker room right now. We going to the locker room.
Man, you made me drop
I can be. You can. Drew Brees doing that, do all that hooping and hollering. And when the game on the line, we going now. We finna drive to get to win the game.
Choke
you
artist.
throw a pick versus Russell Wilson. Listen.
Choke artist.
If a dude can lead the game, if he go in there and don't say nothing the whole time, but when the game on the line, he know everybody. Y'all know what I'm finna do. I ain't gotta say nothing. Y'all know what time.
hold on.
We down by 6 points. We gotta get a touchdown.
Street. You right. He'll throw that pick, but guess what? Ain't nobody gonna badmouth Breeze.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna be like, look, I'm sitting here.
That's his team.
Ain't nobody gonna second
And
question
Russell
Breeze.
goes,
Hold on.
well, you know, Baldwin
I don't
ran
know
the room
about that.
loud.
Hold on, let me say
Ain't nobody gonna
this.
say
Let me
that.
say this. You're talking about that pick. I'm a Rams fan telling you right now. If old dude didn't get that, who was that? If Fowler didn't get that hit on Breeze when he threw that would have been a complete pass, bro.
But it was a pick in overtime.
Oh my goodness.
Because it was tipped.
It was a pick in
Yeah,
overtime.
just look
was
at the
tough,
other
though.
look at the other passes that he threw in the fourth
It was
quarter.
a pick
They
in
got
overtime.
The other passes was spot on.
Look at what Dallas did to him. I'm sorry.
In overtime.
That pass was
don't know why that's
manipulated
not
by
funny.
When the
Pass.
Patriots
Give me a
played
lead on
the
the
Chiefs,
field.
Tom Brady threw there 2 picks. Did he throw 2 picks?
He didn't get touched though, did he?
He threw 2 picks.
Yeah,
When
we
it was
touched it.
overtime, he didn't even get close
He ain't a
to
leader
it.
because he threw 2 picks.
Good enough.
Man, look, I'm
No, he led his team to the victory. That's the whole
Right.
thing.
Take
We
the
gotta
man on
win.
hat.
Look, we gotta go past the finish line. I don't want you to take me halfway
Right.
there. Don't take me to the finish line and then stop right there.
Merry
Take
Christmas,
me
happy
past
birthday.
the
That's it.
finish line. That's my leader. You gotta lead me to a victory. Don't lead me to no loss. Like,
look, a leader takes accountability in victories and losses.
Leader admits he made a mistake too. So he
Russell ain't do that.
he,
That's
made,
my-
he,
that's
he
my-
came out of eventually admit that he
Eventually.
eventually you know what I'm saying, but
Hold on.
They
Let me,
don't
tell
say
you
Russell
something. Let me
Wilson.
tell you something. There's so much time between when the players call and when you get a snap. In that time, you can do this one thing called call an audible. I don't know if you know about it. You can call the audible. It happens a lot. That's where you hear things like kill, Omaha, and stuff like that. That's when you hear stuff like that. What did we hear from Russell? Set height. Threw the ball, pick. And you know what's crazy? When he did it, he was like, come slap it. Like he had that reaction.
yeah.
That,
what was Drew Brees' reaction when he threw the pick?
He snapped that thing on
Yeah,
the side of
he
his
was
head. Looked like that and walked on. Kept looking because he knew what
he
done.
kept his chin up. Russell Wilson was looking at the turf when it happened. It's like, all right, cool.
Drew Brees choke artist.
Choke artist.
Drew Brees is, he said it correctly.
That don't mean he ain't a leader though.
You said
Man.
which leader would we choose though? Give me
I'm
that.
picking
I don't want no choke
Brees,
artist
bro.
as my leader. I can't respect
Russell Wilson does not have me amped up to go on the field. Okay? Like,
Yeah, I'm riding with Drew Brees on
let
that.
me look.
You feel like you with Who That Nation?
Man, what was
I
that?
didn't say all that. I didn't say all that.
On Super Bowl Sunday.
all that.
So on Sunday, we was at the getaway. Smooth showed me the VR of the NFC Championship game. They was dead in the middle of that huddle with Drew Brees. Drew Brees sounded like he was from New Orleans
Yeah.
in that huddle. No disrespect, Bishop, but
was all
Russell
fake.
Wilson sounded like he's preparing to call for the prayer every time he's in the huddle.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, what's wrong with that?
I said, hey.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, nothing's wrong with it, but it's like you gotta, it's like, you
Drew
know.
Brees just don't seem authentic to me. All that seems kind of fake. You know, all that hype just that don't seem. That's just
been
me.
doing that.
That's just me.
He been doing it. What was it? The one
That's-
again, two again. Like boy,
Man,
that
that
hype.
ain't getting me hype.
Do you
That
see
ain't like
Russell
that's
Wilson
like
when you
getting
take
me
the
hype.
helmet off? We have.
Man,
He
be
not no
quiet, man. Come on, man. Show me on the field.
You know who his woman is?
Russell with her hairstyle.
Okay, buddy, let's go. Let's go.
Hey man, we're gonna do
Hey,
this.
hey, but when he get on-
When?
when he get on that field, though, he get on that field.
Listen, they know this. He would take off running at any moment. He running. He gonna do what he gotta
Yeah,
do.
dog. Give me his.
He'll
give me
take-
He taking off running because his offensive line ain't protecting him. You notice Drew Brees ain't got to scramble, bro. His line's solid. Wilson got to scramble.
So was Michael Vick not a good leader?
No, Mike just likes to run. Mike just likes to run. Mike just a running brother.
No, that was
Look at what you started with this.
Mike just a running brother.
I love it. That's why I got this. All right, so
Next week I'm gonna have to come back with one.
Last one. Aaron Rodgers or
Whoever you say next.
Peyton Manning.
Manning.
Ooh.
Whoever you say next. Aaron.
Eli Manning?
I gotta say,
Okay.
Either one over Aaron
Eli.
Rodgers.
I do Eli. You know Peyton.
Look, Aaron, what did Aaron do when everybody was
Hey,
getting
y'all,
traded
man,
and getting
Blame
fired?
a check.
He ain't taking
He
none
got
of
his
it.
coach fired.
He got McCarthy fired.
Let's do coach.
I'm going with, who was the other guy? You said Peyton Manning?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going with Peyton Manning. Come on now. Omaha. And I ain't talking about the states. Omaha.
Say Omaha mean like
Omaha.
I don't know, man. Sadal thinking right now.
Omaha.
Aaron will throw you under the bus.
Look, when you hear
Hot
Omaha,
take.
you know something
Hot
about to
take
happen.
coming. Hot take coming. Hold
Why'd
on.
you lose, Aaron? Because they didn't catch
Hold on.
Aaron, tell us what happened. They didn't catch the ball.
Peyton
What?
Manning is my favorite quarterback of all time.
Oh boy, I feel a however coming.
But
It's unfortunate.
But
Here it comes.
Can I get a
talk
however?
about
today?
leadership.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I gotta say Aaron Rodgers, man.
Why? It's on the field, right?
You stop
It's
this
on the
right
field.
now,
Gotta say Aaron
It's
Rodgers.
on the field.
Bishop. Ladies, please.
He all right. He all right. He talking all right.
No, Aaron Rodgers.
On the field play, man. He gonna lead you down the field.
Yeah, yeah, because you know with him, he's gonna pull it off. You know he's gonna pull it
But
off.
when you lose,
Man,
you gotta
most
pull
of
through.
his comebacks was lucky passes.
It's gonna be Aaron
Peyton's
Rodgers.
another
No, it's
choke
not.
artist.
It's always gonna be his fault.
Coach's
He's
fault,
always gonna.
offensive coordinator fault,
He's always gonna be
the
his
team
fault.
for not getting them
He's gonna. But I talk. But him as a quarterback, he's always gonna admit to it.
Who?
Yes, Aaron
Who?
Rodgers.
Negro, please.
Where's his coach at? If he admits to it.
But he didn't take any responsibility for any of that. With the coaches, with the receivers, with the coordinators, he didn't take any responsibility. We could pull up all the post games. He's sitting there mad at everybody but himself.
It ain't me.
I mean, look at the team.
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
I'm Aaron Rodgers.
look at who
I'm
he
Mr.
brought
State
in.
Farm. I'm
Look at who
Mr.
he
Discount Double
You
Check.
talk about on the
really
field.
not,
Look how many game-winning drives he pulled off.
Off of lucky Hail Marys, bro.
That player hurt.
He ran
Not
that
off of Hail
same
Marys.
Bro, he
He
ran that
play hurt.
same play.
Not just
for
those
both
two.
situations. He ran out, looked up, closed his eyes, prayed, threw.
How many games did he
Just
play
look it
hurt
up.
this
Just
year?
look it up. How many game-winning how many game-winning drives did Aaron Rodgers pull off compared to Peyton Manning?
Not even close.
Hold on,
that what determines
because we've
leadership,
Googled
though?
this before. It should be in my
Is
history.
that what determines leadership?
I don't know, man.
No, that's
we-
just one aspect.
Yeah, we don't
One
know it in
aspect.
the locker room. We can't get inside the locker room. We gonna get on
As far as-
performance, what's on the field,
Yeah,
what we
as far as
know,
the
what we
quarterback, like
see.
you saying,
You
when
know
the-
who
when the
rides
game
the
on the
guys,
line,
though,
I want
Give
to
me
win.
Right.
Peyton Manning.
Man, Peyton Manning, another choke artist.
Yeah, he definitely.
He does that too.
One
Yeah.
of them.
Man, we just gonna talk about that one bad. Yeah, that was.
I'll never forget it because I'm telling you, I was rooting for Peyton Manning hard when they was going against the Patriots. All them years.
That's unfortunate.
You know what? Wait a minute. Here we go. Peyton Manning is #1 in game-winning
You gonna
drives.
say something?
Excuse me, Sadal. Statman here. Peyton Manning is #1 in game-winning drives with 54. Aaron Rodgers ain't even in the top 20. Good Lord.
Discount double check.
Good Lord. He's got 20.
Peyton Manning got
20.
probably 8
Peyton
years
Manning, how
on him.
many?
2-0. Peyton Manning got 54.
He got
Right.
probably 8 years.
He played long.
Peyton Manning has 54 between 98 and 15. Dang, I gotta find Rodgers again. Rodgers with 13 years only has 20. He's got 4 years to get there. Y'all really gonna sit here and tell me in 4 years he gonna come up with
AR said
34
AR
game-winning
AR
drives?
said behind Brett Favre for like
That's
maybe 4
every.
years. Probably said behind Brett Favre for 4 years.
Who was a horrible leader?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Brett Favre just threw daggers and broke fingers.
And think about this real deep. Do you consider Jordan a leader?
Jordan who?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he had a
Jordan, who
he had a
else,
different
man?
style.
We was just talking about football. Dang it.
Yeah.
Is Jordan a leader? I mean, he got to be a leader the way he led his team.
Yeah.
The 6 rings.
Case
He was a
Keenum got 10.
dictator.
6 for 6.
Well, I was gonna say there's a different type.
He
of
was a
leadership.
dictator.
Yeah.
But I mean, in
Where's
that
Brett
vein,
Favre?
yeah, he was. Because he knew.
I mean, he
ask
elevated his people.
ask
around.
Horace Grant how good of a leader he is.
Oh.
Ask Steve Kerr.
Hey. Well,
He drove Horace Grant out of Chicago. He went to the Magic and said, "Forget
I
this."
heard Scottie Pippen say, "I just used to run on the other side of the court when I got the ball."
They was scared of that man, man.
Brett Favre has 43 game-winning drives.
And don't get me started on his life off the court.
Thoughts?
and
Dak
ways-
Prescott got 14.
Thoughts?
Ask a comedian there about that one.
Oh.
Michael Jordan being the leader.
I ain't taking no pictures for dude.
I agree. I think he a different style of leader. You know what I mean? You got when you start talking about leadership, it's all different type of leadership styles, and so I think that Mike had a different mentality. He led a different way as opposed to even we talked about Kobe or LeBron, but I think LeBron is kind of more in the same mode as MJ as far as
That's why I was
leadership.
going to ask you, too. How is that mean, though? I don't understand how LeBron can be close as a leader to, like, everything you just said. With Jordan, the way he lead, the way Jordan was a leader, right?
Yeah,
He a different type of leader.
yeah.
Like, he wanted it just the way you gonna have it, how you
Right.
gonna do it, how he got. That's the same thing Kobe Bryant done, man. LeBron led his team in assists. That's what he led them in.
Yeah,
When the game on the line, he would pass the ball.
We came back- we
when
came
the game
back.
on the line, he would pass the ball. I saw it with my own eyes. The game on the line, he would pass the
came
ball.
back.
He'll
We
pass
came-
it. I want my leader to take
You
the
say
shot.
Kobe Bryant with the game on the line.
He's shooting. Two
He
people
will
on me, I'm
pass the
shooting.
ball.
I said
No, he
LeBron,
said
James
LeBron.
will pass the ball.
Oh.
I seen him against the
Boy, he
Utah
was
Jazz.
ready.
He passed the
was
ball.
ready. He
He
was
passed
like-
the ball to
I
Haslam,
was
missed
gonna
the shot.
say.
After he hit like 10 straight points. I saw this. I guarantee you
Okay.
can look at him. He passed
I thought
the
you
ball.
said
He's
something
not
else.
a leader. That's not a good leader.
thought-
So,
Man, a leader knows.
shoot the ball.
A leader knows his
Kobe
roster.
the same. I would say
That was
Kobe
the
the
correct
same.
basketball play if you want to be
Right, a leader knows his roster. If he know he not finna make that shot, give it to somebody
If I
who
make
is.
10 straight points,
Well, Michael Jordan
I'm
passed the
gonna
ball.
shoot
That one time it was J.R. Smith, and
Michael
I'm
Jordan.
with you.
Michael Jordan in the finals
That's what I
passed the
said.
ball to
Listen,
Steve
listen.
Kerr.
If you make 10 straight shots
taking every
and you shoot and you pass me the ball and I miss the shot, I'm gonna be looking at you like I shot it, but why did you pass me the ball?
That game against
I was that's gonna be my question. Why did you pass me the ball?
50, you should have never gave it to what's the dude?
JR.
he didn't give it to J.R. Smith. J.R.
No,
Smith.
not there. Who missed the free throw?
George Hill.
George Hill
You
got to
should
the
have never
line.
got the ball. If you look at the switch, Curry was on LeBron. You got 50 already. Drive. Shoot over him. He's 6'9". Hill would have never got that pass.
That's what I mean. That's why when you start describing that, it's like
play,
that's not the
when you get
leader.
double, pass the ball out.
When Kobe got doubled.
If you got a good shot, shoot it.
Clear lane.
Kobe said get the rebound. That's what
It's
Kobe
different
said.
type of leadership.
Get the bound. Get the bound.
Smooth be
Just
throwing out these
Kobe wasn't
questions
the
and
same
just be
type of
sitting
leader,
back.
though.
Don't
love
have
it.
no.
I love it.
Okay, I just
different way.
love it.
I
Yeah,
just
it
want to
was
bring it
different
back to something.
Smooth, you know what you're doing, man.
Yeah, I agree with you
You know
that.
what you're doing, man.
It's called
But LeBron a
moderation.
little bit better leader. though.
Like,
Y'all know
like
Andrew
players
Luck and
wanna play
Aaron
with
Rodgers
LeBron
got the same
James
amount of
because
game on the drive.
He'll pass you the ball more.
He probably a
Like
better,
I said,
he a
the
better
game on the
teammate
line,
though.
he'll pass you the ball.
He empowered him like Kuzma. Kuzma wasn't getting buckets like that till he got there.
Kuzma
He,
was
he empowered him.
Kuzma the same as he was. He just developing. He not like Kuzma's
But-
a cool player.
What you supposed to do? Stay the
Yeah,
same. You're supposed
cool.
to develop.
LeBron ain't. He didn't
It ain't
do
LeBron.
nothing to him.
Yeah.
All them players is the same as they was last year.
LeBron
They the same
empowered
as they
him.
was.
He
Didn't
passed-
Kuzma just have like his highest points ever? Didn't he just get like 40 points in the game?
It's like his second year. He should be getting
If you a
developed.
superstar, got young guys, you taking all the shots. That means you don't believe in them.
Kobe.
Your star passes you
Kobe.
the ball saying you believe in me enough to take this shot from you.
I mean, that's during the regular season.
Yeah,
When the
but-
game on the line, I want to see the leader take the shot. If I'm the leader, I'm shooting the ball.
Well,
I remember when the game was on the line, Kobe took the shot into their ball.
Wasn't
I
that
remember that.
what LeBron did all the last year in the playoffs?
When they needed the championship, Kyrie shot the ball.
I said last year.
Last year,
Oh, he carried him.
I mean, yeah, last year, look at
Carried him on his back.
name their second score. Name their second score for their team. You should be doing that.
Right.
You should be doing that. You playing with you gotta think of who it is. Kevin Love, he trash.
So
He trash.
he trash,
So
right?
he should be shooting the ball then.
But yet they went all the way to the finals
Yeah.
With a trash team.
with a trash.
It was LeBron carrying the trash everywhere.
The Raptors, the Celtics, without all their players,
That
like you
sounds
said,
like
once
great.
again.
That sounds like great leadership to take a
And the
trash team all the way to the finals.
Yeah. You
Kinda
went
like
eight
the
times. You
Rams.
went 8 times in a row.
Kind of like,
You went 8 times in a
kind of
row.
like the Rams offense.
You went 8 times in a row. Eight times in a row.
Oh man.
I love it.
What are you going for?
Come on, man. You just gonna slide the Rams right into this whole thing.
Oh man.
Hey,
It's all right,
they
man.
got there.
It's all right.
Yeah, so
back.
that,
They've been
that
watching.
was
Yes, we will.
that
We'll
was
be
the
back.
first version, the first show of us doing Is This Your Leader?
Is this your king?
There
You
will
started
be
something.
more to come. Once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. Goes down every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Central. Let everybody know. Go on our page. Put in the Platform Sports Talk Show. Click on that.
Bell.
Because once we go live,
You'll be notified.
so we're getting down to the end of the show. This has been great. Shouts out to, once again, KM. 4 weeks in a row. Is that correct?
I might be the 5 times.
He had five.
I
He
think
had
I'm the
five.
5 time champ.
5 times.
Come one more week and make it 6.
Go 6.
Go 6, man.
We got Coach,
Yeah, I like
I
that.
might
Bethany.
I might be with Kobe with the 5.
and we have Reverend, former Ohio State Buckeye, also NFL
He's
legend,
been called the bishop, sir. He's the bishop.
NFL legend, but right now refer to him as Bishop Banote. This has been a great show. It worked. So my question is the hate with Michigan real?
Oh yeah, it's definitely real, bro. We don't even call them about Michigan. They known as the team up north. So yeah.
So like
Only call
so
them by
what's
name.
like the backstory with Michigan and Ohio State?
I mean,
It
I don't
all
know, it's
started
just-
over a girl.
Yeah, it's,
I'm sure it was.
Right.
You went to the school, you hate them.
I don't know. It's just that's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's and then we cross out all the M's all over the city. Like during that week doing practice, the locker room is maize and blue. I mean, and then it goes so deep that as Coach Bethany knows, like in football, you have like an inside drill, 7-on-7, all that. So there's a maize and blue drill like starting at the beginning of training camp, like in the summer. So you start preparing for the game and the team up north in the summer. So it's that deep.
That's what's up, man.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Y'all really go out and cover up all the M's in the whole city?
Cross them out
The whole city.
everywhere. Wow. Don't use them on campus, nothing. In the classroom, typing the paper, M's crossed out.
That's
With
worse
an
than
X,
that's
with a
worse
M,
than
yeah.
Bopton.
Man, that's bad.
What they do to y'all?
They for real gang banging over there. That's for real gang banging.
Set you clean.
Oh man.
Man, you know, speaking of that rival, there's been a lot of moves going on between the two teams with the coaches too. So Michigan lost like 2 of their assistants to Ohio State.
Wow.
One of the guys was Mr. Michigan, the D-line coach.
Wow.
He's been there. He was there with Brady, left, then went back again.
I don't know if you noticed, but Bishop is cringing every
going to
time
the
you say that
enemy?
word. Just-
Right. I'm just like the team up north.
I hate Michigan.
Like,
No, I hate him. I mean,
wonder what who
you know what? I take it back. I don't hate him. I just like
Bishop does.
I can't hate technically, but
Yeah.
He doesn't show them love. What it is.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so this next one is called Congrats You Were Right.
When he lays the ordainment down.
Do y'all have anything?
I have nothing.
I already wore the hat. That's it.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I already wore the hat. I already wore the hat.
That was the one.
I already wore the hat.
And I already admitted to what I said. I'm not gonna repeat what I said. Never. Ever.
What's done is done. Why you trying to bring up old stuff, Smooth? Huh?
Always bringing up old stuff,
Always
man.
bringing up some old stuff.
Let's move
Okay,
on to the next one.
question. Who's channel 6 in regards to the radio, the microphone? I think someone's thing is just a little bit. There you go, much better now. Twist the cord. Make sure that it's already all the way in.
I remember them days.
There we go.
Yeah.
Much better. It was some feedback going on, so I just want to make sure everybody can hear the show. So, matter of fact, I think it happened again.
Where should I put it?
Y'all straight said Aaron Rodgers over
There we
Peyton
go.
Manning.
It's good now.
What?
Probably just hold on to it. It'll probably be better.
What?
Good.
Hold it right there. It should be good. If for some reason it's kind of like going in and out, the sound kind of like zzz. But yeah. So up next, bruh, you tripping. So for those who aren't aware, bruh, you tripping is someone can lay out something that they see could happen in the future, and have everybody else saying, bruh, you tripping. Like, for instance, I could say, man, for real, Jordan is no leader. And then y'all be saying, oh, bruh, you tripping.
I'm about to say, it's kind of quiet. You sure? I'm like, it's kind of quiet. You sure?
Right. Yeah.
I don't think I could top the one I made about Harden last week.
Oh man.
What you got over there, Bishop?
And
My wife just sent me a text. That's all. She listening. So
Hello.
Calling you Bishop. Bro, you tripping.
no, she said, "Bruh, it's 9:10."
Bro, you tripping.
you tripping, better come on home.
Time, well.
Well, I gotta go.
All right. So with that being said, shouts out to Banote for coming on. Now he has to go right now. But shouts out to everybody who has enjoyed the show. I will reload both parts of this show so it won't have any streaming issues on the upcoming upload. I'll probably do that later on tonight. I know we had some streaming issues throughout the show, so I do apologize. But I will upload both parts later on tonight so you can get the full version without any buffering or anything. It'll be straight to the point and it'll be live. So please share this video or share the videos later on when I upload them again. So do you have a bro you tripping?
Nah, I already said what I said today. I'm done.
They already said he been tripping all day.
Yeah, no. You.
So
I would give it to you. I would give it to
I
you.
already know
still
y'all
hurting
think I'm
from
tripping.
Sunday.
We don't think we know.
He say he still hurt from Sunday.
Bleeding over there. You can tell. You can look at him and tell, man. He still hurting from
He
Sunday.
was dreading this day. I gotta come on this show.
Yeah.
Talk about the Rams.
Right.
Gotta come on. Right.
I don't want to bad
Wait.
mouth the Rams.
You thought the Rams gonna win though?
Bro,
Bro, you
I
tripping.
got a bro you tripping. We hate to do this to you, but the Rams going back to the Super Bowl. Bro, you tripping?
Wow. You know what? I just want to ask these questions. Coach,
Yeah.
we beat your team. That's not a question. Held the leading rusher to 45 yards. I was going to ask who your team was, but I already know. We beat you. Who's your team?
The Eagles.
Bishop? The Eagles? Saints beat y'all. Who's your team? I don't believe you.
nobody
Only one I
beat
believe is you.
Hey, I bet with the winning team, man.
But who is your team?
I'm stuck in Michael Vick age, man.
Oh, you hush your mouth right now.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the player. I don't really have a team. I just bet with the team.
So by that logic, you're a fan of the Falcons, who blew a 28-3 lead. Just stop it. Just stop. You have.
This year, hold this up. This why I'm a free agent.
No.
This year, I
The only, you're a fan of that team because Tom Brady basically made you his son that game. 28-3.
This what he made me.
That was your son. That's your daddy. So you and the Falcons, you have nowhere to talk. And I know you.
Oh yeah.
You got my respect. I know you. We good. We good. He I feel like he's been loyal since that
I was
game.
upset about Garoppolo leaving. I ain't happy about a 42-year-old quarterback. I know they ain't.
KM is a fan of the New England Patriots.
Our backup is Brian Hoyer. You think I'm happy about this?
Right
Maybe.
now.
You think I'm happy about this?
But when Brady retires,
He gonna be gone.
I'm still gonna be
he ain't gonna be no Patriot fan.
Man, I don't know. He was a fan with Bledsoe.
I'm
I
still
don't
gonna
know.
be here. I watched
wow.
the Tuck Rule smiling. I said I'm so happy for this. Me.
All right, last one. Idiot of the week. Please explain.
Dale Demps, the general manager of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yes.
Mr. Who couldn't get enough. You know what? I'll take a young core, a few picks. Yeah, that's cool. Then a day later, you know what? 6 to 8 picks. First and second round. And
All
Cole
of them.
started 5. And LeBron. And his tax return.
Right.
We want his wife too. No.
Might as well.
You can't take Savannah. No.
I think someone had in the paper they like watch tomorrow they're gonna ask for LeBron James. It's like you're doing too much. Just
They have
stop-
now
stop
asked for
being-
LeBron James.
Stop being petty.
You want 4
Go
players
ahead and
with
let
6 to 8 draft picks.
go ahead and let AD go because he doesn't want to be there. Do what the Knicks did with Porzingis. Let him go. Move on. Start something fresh. And then you know what? They're banking on trying to get a first round pick. Because I didn't guarantee that you'll even win the actual draft lottery when that time comes. Then you're gonna be hurt even more.
What's crazy about the whole situation is it's not like they trying to keep AD. They done took him out the entrance video. It's just a big gap where he used to be.
Right.
His face used to be there, just nothing. He's not playing. Like he suited and booted on the bench. So it's like, what you keeping him for?
They just don't want to see the Lakers shine like a lot of people.
Honestly, they really don't want them to happen.
And
He don't want to be
LeBron
there.
got the
You
same
probably
age.
don't want him there.
His agent is LeBron. Homeboy,
They don't
so
want to see
they don't wanna
LeBron
see that.
James win
Yeah.
because of his entourage.
Yeah, that's his homeboy
They
and that's
know
his
this,
agent.
this gets pulled over. The rest of them players finna start this. That's giving the players power, taking it from the ownership.
You're gonna see Kevin Durant. Hey homie, why don't you be my agent? He ain't got no experience, but he gonna all of a sudden be an agent.
Right.
And
What up, bro?
The owners don't want the players to have the power. That's all
Yeah.
this is.
And that show what's happening.
Even though they have legitimate skills and they're very professional at what they do, it's not like they some homeboys that just came up and
Yeah, you just gotta,
they're trained, they're professionals.
Well, yeah, actually, they are some homeboys that just came up. When you think about it,
They're not just that though. They're actually professionals.
That's the base of it.
They're actually good at what they do.
They started from the bottom, not here.
all you gotta do is sit down and get a guy a good pitch. If you bite on it, then hey, come on, you roll more.
What's a better pitch than LeBron James?
I'm his homeboy. If I was LeBron James' homeboy, believe me, I can get some players signed to his team too. You rolling with us.
That's what they trying to do.
That's what I'm talking about, the management. Like, what more do you want? You get Ball, Kuzma, Ingram, Hart, Zubac.
They lucky getting.
Hey,
They,
we got like probably 15
All the
more
picks.
hours.
And then you want 6 to 8 draft picks out of nowhere?
so you want a solid foundation
That's what I'm
and
saying.
your
You want
future.
you want double the
Okay.
compensation.
Not gonna happen.
You want the present and the future.
You worth about 3 of them players in a couple picks, but 5? No.
With LeBron James right now, he worth it.
I remember they
I'll
made
take
one post.
AD and LeBron James, and you can add in whoever around
So
me
you
versus
say-
giving me LeBron James with the play. You see what they doing
So
now?
you say
They
just
survive.
You said give up everybody. Just do,
Yeah,
just,
I
get,
would.
just do it.
Yo, one post
No,
came out.
no.
Magic was
Very
like,
fast.
"I'll give you Rondo,
Magic Johnson,
Kuzma, Ingram,
send him to
first
Cure.
round pick, and the Cure." Like,
Send him to Curry. Going down. We want.
I was like, wow.
I saw that. That's it. I give you the cue.
Yeah.
Wow.
We want the team. AD and LeBron James.
So you said,
Or Kuzma, like all them players. They
you say
cool.
just get them there. Okay.
They might be good players, and
6 to
they
8.
might be good players
6
in
to
3
8
more.
draft picks plus your starting 4 or 5?
Take this. Take
What you gonna do next year? The year after, your future.
I mean, like I said, LeBron James, y'all say the best player in the game, right?
Right.
AD top 5.
Right.
You give me those 2 players.
And it don't
Yeah,
matter.
just put a couple of shooters, a couple of players on. Like, LeBron is he a leader, right?
Bro, you tripping?
He's gonna be ready to be on this team.
You need a bench. You need.
All right. So with that being said, that leads to our what if. What if AD actually goes to the Clippers instead?
They'll be a good team.
Nah, ain't nobody there.
They'll be cool.
Bro, they just got rid of everybody good.
They ain't nobody there. Now
They lost to
Kawhi.
Tobias Harris.
Now Kawhi might go there next year if he there.
Yeah. And Kawhi
They got a good coach and they play hard.
overhyped to me.
You say he what?
Kawhi overhyped to
When
me.
he want to play, he that dude.
Exactly. He doing the same thing he did in San Antonio. He was like, I don't want to
When
play.
he want to play.
You don't want to play for Toronto.
That's what I'm saying. When he want to play, he that dude.
He don't want to play, period. He just want to be there.
Toronto started off. Now Butler is like a player that's like that y'all talking about now. That's Butler. Like Kawhi is he a champion. You know what he doing? You don't want to play like who want to play in Toronto? Besides
DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah, that's
Right, he was
it.
crying. He was on
That's it.
tours.
He the only person.
You taking me away from Drake?
That's the only person.
It's cold weather.
We got free albums and concert tickets. You gonna take me away from this?
It's cold weather.
Man. So
Don't put me in the heat. I ain't used to this.
this has been an incredible show. We hope that you all have enjoyed it.
It's a wild show, man.
Yes, once again, I will go ahead and upload part 1 and part 2 again, so you have the full show without any buffering, everything like that, so you can fully enjoy it even more. But we about to be out of here, and we will actually be gone for 2 weeks, because I'll be out the country doing my thing. I'm going to have some fun. But like I said, 2
Let
weeks.
this show hold you over.
We will be back. Enjoy these shows and all the past shows. Share. Let's get this page to be over 100 subscribers so we can officially have a YouTube page and not YouTube / 3-2 signal symbol / No, we can have YouTube and the platform Sports Talk Show. I am your boy Smooth.
And I'm Sadal.
And I'm standing, baby.
I'm KM the ball.
Street B Smith.
You was Street A at the beginning.
Now you turn to a B now.
Street A, Street B. Come back next time, he'll be Street F Smith. Like he's worked down the alphabet.
I'm the
Coach.
I'm the bishop.
All right, y'all. Shouts out to Smoke Session for allowing us to be here one more again. And when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
Ooh, I almost did it. And business just picked up.
stay smooth, my friends. We out.
Power up on them.